We're already 3 episodes into this 7th and final season of the Clone Wars, and so far this first story arc feels like it might be dragging on a bit as it stretches into the 4th season. They're calling this one On the Wings of the Keeradaks, referring to the winged reptiles native to Skako Minor. This is the shortest of the 3 episodes so far, coming in at about 19 minutes of runtime. Have they already run out of story to tell, I wonder? Let's talk about it. Welcome back to the Cave of Wonders, Dreamwalkers. I am your Sith Lord Callous for Lord Callous TV, and this is another Rancorous review. The Clone Wars delivers another good chapter in this final season, especially when it comes to the cinematography and the action scenes. They've upped the stakes a bit in this episode and given Rex and the Bad Batch more than just cannon fodder by way of these new and rather cool-looking droids from the Techno Union. Episode 3 mixes up the action and places our heroes in different scenarios to create a sense of danger where the viewer, us, we're legitimately invested in how this small team is going to overcome these overwhelming odds, even with a Jedi as powerful as Anakin Skywalker by their side. And by the 3rd act, the Poltekins, who are trying to remain neutral in this war, are almost forced to choose sides with the Republic or face the wrath of the Techno Union and their highly advanced droids. Now, the Techno Union is also supposed to be neutral in this war, but of course we all know that Wat Tambor is part of the Separatist army. And as I said with my first review, this action sequence during the climax of the episode really does a great job showcasing the animation and the art style. It's glaringly obvious how far we've come since the first season back in 2008 and 2009. And I'm amazed how they've managed to make me care for the Bad Batch in just these few short episodes. There were probably 2 different occasions when it looked like we might be getting set up to lose one of the guys. I won't spoil it, but I was legitimately sorrowful, I guess. Now, death doesn't come to pass this week, but who knows what might happen in episode 4 as they look to bring a close to this story arc. And while the action and animation are top-notch, Echo's return did feel surprisingly empty to me. After a few moments with the team, even Echo himself didn't seem fazed by everything that has happened to him. Now, this could have just been for the sake of time, and they may dive into it a little more in the next episode, but clearly Echo has sustained massive trauma, both physically and mentally. Now, I'd like to know how his captivity has influenced his character, if at all. At the end, we get a glimpse of, hey, something ain't right with this dude, but I think they could have spent a little more time diving into his development before moving forward. I was also disappointed by the approach used to bring the Poltekins into this war on the Republic side. They were forced to make a choice that they would have not otherwise had to, if not for the Republic bringing the war to their front door. First with the signal tracking, bringing them to Skako Minor, and then with the rescue attempt, bringing them directly into the Poltekin settlement. It wasn't a choice that was made after weighing the political pros and cons of either side. It was a matter of life and death based on the actions of a few Republic soldiers. But overall, I was entertained. These new droids the Techno Union has are pretty badass. They remind me of a raptor dinosaur. The way that they walk is very predatory. And I like the fact that they could fly unassisted. Of course, that was done to serve the plot, but I thought it was cool nonetheless. On the Wings of Keeradaks was a shorter episode, and I think that's because this storyline with the Bad Batch has run its course. There's very little meat left on the bones here based on the direction the writers have chosen to take. Hopefully episode 4 can bring it all together and bridge the gap between the Bad Batch and the second arc for these 12 episodes of this final season. Maybe we'll see more Skako Minor and the Poltekins, learn more about whether they are able to make an educated decision to stay with the Republic or simply bail when the threat is abated. But you guys let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you still watching? Are you excited? Or are you ready for something new? And don't forget, if you like this video and you want to see more, hit that like button, then subscribe so you can join the Dreamwalkers on our journey. Listen very, very closely. I do what I love. I hope you love what I do. This has been a Rancorous review. Until next time.